Hi. My name is Jorge.
Jorge.
Jorge. Jorge. Jorge. Jorge. Jorge. Jorge. Jorge. Jorge Jackson. And I am an egomaniac. I gotta do this quiet because my friends are downstairs. They don't like me. Well, frankly, I just don't want them stealing my thunder. You know what I'm saying? Because this movie isn't about them. It's about me. It's about I'm not gonna say my love for myself, but it's about, oh yeah. I guess there's only one way to say it. It's about my love for myself. Physically, my love. I won't deny that I love to look at myself every moment that I can spare. On this camera that I have here, that I'm using to film this video, I have the viewfinder out and open, and flipped around just so I can watch myself in it. I'm looking at it right now. I'm not looking at that. Now I'm looking at you. I'm not interested in you. I'm interested in me. I'm interested in everything that good Lord, look at my green eyes. Just look at that. Take a look in there. Maybe I have to move this thing on. Oh my God, where do you find green eyes like these? In comic books. That's the only other place you can find eyes as green as mine. Now, I'm not the hugest fan of comic books out there. I'm a fan. You could definitely classify me as a fan. But I'm not... I would never call myself a hardcore fan. I'm not that extreme. Whereas I could probably say I'm a hardcore fan of movies or even Star Wars movies. Anyway, comic books. When I read a comic book, like Batman, with characters like the Joker and Two-Face, both characters who had their bodies radically changed by one, chemicals, the other acid to the face, I can say that if I were in a Batman comic and my face was splashed with acid as Harvey Dent's face was. By the way, he was a pretty attractive man. He was. Depends on which version, I think. Tommy Lee Jones. Not so much, but the comics, cartoon. Anyways, he gets his face splashed by acid. And yeah, he goes crazy. I can say unequivocally that I understand that. If my face was splashed with acid, half of it was melted, disfigured, and I was turned into some freak-looking freak, yeah, I probably would go absolutely insane. Not just insane, I would probably go around splashing acid all over other people's faces. That's what I'd do. Can you really blame me? My face was just splashed by acid. The Joker gets dumped into a vat of chemicals, and he turns into a clown. Beyond his choice. That's sad. Don't you feel sorry for him? I sure do. I'll be honest with you, I feel terrible for women. Women get the shaft every day, every week, every year. Men have the power, and women have less than squat. But seriously, I dressed up as a girl once. It was awful. It was awful. I couldn't, I put makeup on and everything, and I didn't know what to do, man. I got a scratch on my face. Do I scratch it? Was it gonna smear shit all over me, you know? So I'd tentatively go like, it would just look really awkward, and people would stare at me. They'd be like, "What is your problem, man?"
You probably don't know this because you don't know me. But I'm an enormous fan of apples, a connoisseur of apples. So I was at Hy-Vee a couple weeks ago, and I noticed under the apples there's a little sign or something that says eat 5 to 9 apples a day for better health. And so naturally I do, because prior to actually eating these apples, and prior to reading that, I didn't know that they were exceedingly good for your health. But I did know that they tasted sweet. Sweet as apple pie. It's a metaphor, although probably tastes somewhat similar to apple pie because it's made of apples. But anyways, I mean, you assume 5 to 9 apples a day is good for your health. 25 apples a day will be what? 5 times as good for your health? So here I am, eating between 25 and 28 apples a day. One time I ate 42, one sitting actually. The weird thing is, though, sometimes I get this unbearable, god-awful gas and or diarrhea thing, and I don't know, I mean, I don't want to blame it on the apples, because that doesn't make any sense. They're so good, and they're so good for you, apparently. Stay right there, fucker.